But what I decided to do today was do something different. And well, I had this idea to make a jalapeno popper meatloaf. Today, I figure we start with the cheese mix that goes in the jalapenos. Some people use like Monterey mixed with cream cheese, or some people just use one or the other, cheese or cream cheese. I got this Wisconsin sharp cheddar, great value, aged 9 months. You know, that's about as long as you could really age a cheese. That's a fact. If you age much more than that, this thing is going to turn into just a big chunk of blue cheese. And then, you know, by 12 months, it'll just be a block of mold. That's a fact. You can Google that. Well, I got it all mixed up though anyway. The sharp cheddar and the cream cheese. And well, now I got these jalapenos here. It's way too many. That's way too many. I'm gonna pick out just the nicest ones for now to make my meatloaf with. And well, we're gonna just fill up as many of them as we can. I wanted to stop and show you guys where I was at. I was gonna do 12 because, well, I got a pack of bacon. It has 12 pieces of bacon in it, so I was going to do 12 jalapeno poppers. Yeah, so well, I filled this one and then I just stuck it back together, and I'll do that to the rest of them. And then I'm going to wrap a piece of bacon around each one. Well, I'm wrapping them in bacon now. I've tried it a few different ways, and I think that the best way is to start, let's say, with the end piece of the piece of bacon here, and then wrap it down so that you cover the end here, and you plug up the hole, so just help stop this stuff from melting out. And then you run it all the way down along the bottom and back up the top here, and then start wrapping it around. And that's the way that I did these. If you could see, you need 2 toothpicks with each one. Alright, I'm going to put them in the oven now. I read a few recipes and they say 400 for 15 to 20 minutes. So here we go. I'm putting them in. I have the oven preheated at 400 degrees. I'm gonna see you guys in about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so I have the ground beef, 3 pounds of ground beef, 1 onion, some seasoning salt, some garlic salt, and some pepper. I can recommend using a cookie sheet with a lip on it because, you know, that was dumb. Well, the grease from the cheese, the cheddar cheese, and the grease from the bacon, it just spilled everywhere in the oven and made a lot of smoke. Well, I'm going to take these toothpicks out here, and well, I'm going to put some jalapeno poppers in here. I guess I should have tried one first. I mean, I doubt I can fit all 12 of these into the meatloaf, and gosh, I am really hungry and they smell great. I'm gonna take a bite of one of these. That's really good. Wow. I never had a bacon wrapped jalapeno popper before. Just the breaded ones. I mean, the bacon, even though, like I said, it got fully cooked temperature wise, it's not crispy. I could imagine that would be really good if it had gotten crispy, but it's still very delicious. I want to finish stuffing the meatloaf with the jalapeno poppers. There was a little bit of the stuffing left. I'm gonna probably just, when I put all the jalapenos in here, spread that out on the top of the jalapenos before I cover everything. Alright, well, here is the meatloaf. It's 3 pounds of meat, I fit 8 jalapeno poppers in there, 1 onion, and some seasoning. I'm gonna cook it at, well, 350 for an hour and 15 minutes. A little bit extra than what most of the recipes say because, well, I packed it so high. The stuff inside is cooked already, so it doesn't need to cook all the way through. I guess we'll just find out how it goes. Oh, also, since it's stacked so high and I don't want any grease or anything to dribble into my stove again, I'm going to put it in another cookie sheet. I'm going to put it on another cookie sheet with a lip before I put it in the oven. It just came out of the oven. I wasn't really sure whether or not to put a glaze on the top because, I mean, well, meatloafs, they usually have the ketchup glaze. That didn't sound too good with the jalapeno poppers. So I was kind of thinking of barbecue sauce. This is my favorite barbecue sauce here. Famous Days Devil's Spit. It's got just a little bit of spice to it. I don't know why it's called Devil's Spit. It's really not that hot. I'm thinking of just pouring a little on here. Sorry, my hands are shaking. Need to work on that. But yeah, I don't really want too much on here. And well, it's cooled off, and I think that it looks good. It's messy, but it definitely looks tasty. I'm going to cut into it here. Wasn't very much jalapeno poppers in the end. Hope you can see that. Perhaps a little pink on the top, but not bad. It looks delicious. Alright, let's dig in. That's really good. Okay, well, basically with all these ingredients, it tastes like an Angry Whopper from Burger King. I believe it has most of those ingredients. You don't think jalapeno popper. Very good. Let me get another bite here. It's spicy. The jalapenos did not lose their heat being cooked. These jalapenos are hot. And I can usually eat some hot stuff. I've eaten Carolina Reaper mash. It's very tasty. I'm going to finish it up. If I were to do it again, I would put the jalapeno poppers in lengthwise so that when you cut into them, you kind of get the cross section of the jalapeno poppers. The top, I guess it needed a little more time. The top's not quite done. Some people would be fine with that. I mean, I've definitely had burgers that were that pink inside, and the bottom is perfect. It's I don't know if you can see. It's well done on the bottom. It's just here on the top. Very tasty. I would definitely do this again. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hit that like and subscribe, and maybe the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload a new video. Alright, take care.